is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push a call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
Ick.
Say that.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me. My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
Here's the thing, right? This is what a lot of women don't understand. You see, when women are outside of their feminine nature, when women are deciding that they no longer want to be feminine, they no longer, want to exude that nurturing energy, that nurturing spirit, being compassionate, being empathetic, being caring, as women naturally are. When women are stepping outside of their feminine and stepping into the masculine, other women do not understand that it is also going to affect them. Isn't that interesting? As much as women team up together to go against men, like as much as women love to talk about what men do, men don't do, men are this, men are that, I'm the prize, I'm all these things. Oh girl, all these men got all these requests. Who cares what they think? Who cares what they want? As much as women team up with each other for that, when it is time for a woman to be nurturing and caring, and it is at your expense, health-wise, and women are stepping outside of their nature and want to be annoyed and bored and aggravated with women asking for simple requests at the most vulnerable time. Now you see why we have these conversations? Now do you see why this affects you? Now do you see why this is a necessary conversation? I always see online when people are having a debate about men and women and this and that, and there's always women in the comment section like, oh, can we stop having these conversations? When are we going to retire these conversations? That's what you would like to happen, right? However, now do you see why they are essential? If you are unfamiliar with what an ick is, it is a trend that's going on TikTok where people are expressing their icks, right? Something that annoys you, something that gets on your nerves, something that disgusts you, something that you cannot stand, like a pet peeve, right? And there were women nurses, okay, that came online and expressed their icks of working in the labor and delivery department. And this first woman had the nerve to say, well, my ick is when you come in to get induced for labor and you ask me if you can take a shower. How? We don't know if that's that woman's first child. She doesn't know how things go. You work there. She doesn't work there. She doesn't know the procedures. She might not even be prepared, because induction is when you're trying to force somebody's body into labor. Maybe she don't know how that process goes. Maybe she thinks since she has time, she can prepare with you. But a woman within her feminine nature would explain the process instead of getting annoyed. Interestingly enough, in my family, whenever, people have children, I'm the first one at the hospital. Okay? Rivah love the kids. I love being there when they have their, I love being the welcoming committee into the world. I genuinely do. Everybody knows. Everybody say, okay, we don't see her. We might not see her year round, but when we know how to find her. Somebody have a baby and she going to be there. She going to be the only one there. She going to be supportive. Again, I like being the welcoming committee into the world. Interestingly enough, a lot of these women who are making these posts don't realize that we already knew y'all don't like y'all job. We already knew you guys were annoyed. Based off of the way that you treat the women who are experiencing, again, an extremely vulnerable time in their life. It's not just these 4 nurses who came up here and spoke. They're speaking for the majority of the people in that department. And you know why? Because they're going to work for a check. It's not really about helping people. It's about getting the money, because we all know nurses make a decent salary. If you want me to keep it real. It's about getting the money and starting on your homegirls, family members, this, that, because you could buy what you want because you making bread and you making this and you making this and all of that stuff. It's not about the actual effort being put in. It's not about the fact that you are taking care of another human life. Not only a human life, but most of y'all are feminists and can't stand taking care of the women that come in there. Can you imagine that? And disclaimer, this is obviously not for all nurses. Okay? The nurses who are compassionate, empathetic, and who are caring to all patients, let's not act like they don't exist. They do exist. However, this is for the sake of the conversation and for the sake of the women who do actually operate the same way that these women have operated. So because these women want to fool around on TikTok, talking about what they don't want to do, and the icks, and I can't stand when a woman does this, and she already talking about she's in pain, and she doesn't want to do this, and she just want to do that, and blah, 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 and she can't even handle this. Y'all making fun of the women's pain tolerance. Y'all making fun of what women want to do, and then you wonder, most of this conversation is about, y'all be the same ones talking about how, if I have a man, he better have this and he needs to have 6 figures because I'm a 6-figure earner, because I'm a high value woman, because I make a certain amount of money at my job. And so all them low caliber women, or all those women who are making less money, don't qualify for the 6-figure earners. I do, because I'm making my check and my bag and my money and my this. You think of yourself higher than everyone else. You think that you deserve the man. But if you can't even be nurturing on your job, empathetic on your job, caring on your job, creating a safe space for the patients to trust you when you're literally getting paid to do that, how can a man tell you anything? Regardless of if he have money or if he don't, because you've already proven that even at your job, you're not able to just do the simplest task of being caring, kind, empathetic, and nurturing. How does that make any sense? Now, these women who made this, they showing out on TikTok and they done lost their job. Interestingly enough, they showed out on TikTok, thought that they was going to get the laughs of this. They wanted to go viral and did. And lost their job. And other hospitals are going to see this as well. And possibly they will not be able to ever get a job working in this same field that they can't stand. And good for you, sis. Good for you, my good sisters. Because clearly you don't need the job. Clearly you don't want the job or like the job. So move out of the way so people who are caring, empathetic, nurturing, kind, at, again, a woman's most vulnerable state, and at a child, we're talking about babies. Human life coming into the world. A woman is bringing forth life. And because it's just another day at the office for you, you have room to be annoyed at somebody's pain tolerance, at the fact that somebody wants to take a shower, at the fact that somebody wants to eat something, Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. They really thought that what was going to happen was they going to post this video. And again, as I said, in real life, there's other nurses who have this same mentality. They thought that what was going to happen was that people were going to gather around and people were going to be like, yeah, woohoo, woohoo, yeah, we feel the same way, sis. No. What happened is that probably a coworker who genuinely did not feel the same way went to management and was like, hello, they tripping, they making us look bad. People, they gonna report the hospital. They have the nerve to talk about that they don't want to do this, and they don't, and by right, when you're a nurse, there's certain things that you have to abide by. They're not doing that. And now is when women are outraged. Now is when women are in the comment section like, oh my God, this is shameful. I can't believe women behave like this. I can't believe women do this. I can't believe. Well, what did you expect when they're no longer in their feminine? What did you expect to be the outcome? Women are known for certain special roles, right? If there's careers out there that are that I would say could be tailored to women, I would say, for example, I'm not even gonna bring up nothing else. Just a teacher would be one, and two, I would say a labor and delivery nurse. I think this would be like the perfect position for a woman, a feminine woman, right? To be nurturing, consoling, gentle, compassionate, caring, kind, warm, peaceful, providing peace. But because societal standards have got y'all all twisted in the brain, and you're so far away from what a woman is and from what being feminine is, again, you can't even do your job right. So now you lost it. But shout out to that healthcare, to the hospital and the healthcare department for being the real MVP in this situation, and for recognizing and calling out this behavior so that other people who are in that job and who are acting funny, acting fickle, that they need to be reminded as well that there's an opportunity that you don't got to do this. It don't matter how much this job pays. You don't have to do this because it takes a special kind of person to be able to do it. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.